At Opryland, USA, there's a show called For Me and My Gal. It is a highlight of the life and times of George M. Cohan. And, you know, a lady could always inspire a Cohan tune. And there's a lady at Opryland that brings those tunes back to life. Janet Tyson has this report.
Bobby Jean Frost was orchestra leader for the show I Hear America Singing for 6 years, and now she has the same job with For Me and My Gal. Now, directing an orchestra may look easy, but it requires a lot more than just a good sense of rhythm.
I guess probably the most important skill I have is keeping a ragtag bunch of musicians together. And aside from that, let's see, I'm supposed to be able to play the piano, and I'm supposed to know all of the styles and the articulations and so forth that are necessary for all of the orchestral instruments so that the thing comes out authentic and together, obviously, so I have to rehearse that. And I also have the responsibility for the vocal end of it during the run of the show. And so I rehearse the vocalists and give vocal notes.
You play piano. Do you play any other instruments?
Mallet instruments, exactly what Carl plays in the show.
How many members of the orchestra are there?
There are 16.
And is it a real challenge to keep the different personalities, the different temperaments all together into one group?
No, not really. It's a great bunch of people, and I was just kidding when I said the ragtag bunch of musicians. I started out as a musician, not necessarily in an orchestra, although I have played in bands and in orchestras since I was probably 15. So I have, you know, a great experience in that. But I trained to be a classical pianist, and I must have made all of $1.87 once I cleared all my lessons out of that. And so I went into commercial music.
When did you start directing?
I started directing as a school music teacher. So I've been here at Opryland 9 years.
This has, over the years, been a male-dominated profession. Have you ever experienced any difficulty in being an orchestra leader? Have you ever felt discouraged in any way?
No, not discouraged. And the only difficulty, I think, probably is in being hired. Once I'm hired, I have no problems because I think I can handle the job. But, of course, I think they do look askance at the woman director and whether or not the woman director might be able to demand the respect or the leadership. So I do have that to contend with. But I think it's better now than it was. I like Chopin on my own, and I like Bach on my own, and I also enjoy doing Dixieland. We do a splinter group out of this that does Dixieland and very current work, and I think that probably the thing you have to do if you're going to be in music is to enjoy all styles and to learn all styles.